ladies, could you move up to the semicircle, thank you, Queensland ladies. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Indoor Netball Australia, we'd like to personally welcome each and every team and individual to the grand finals of Super Sixes. We'd now like to start off with our Open Ladies team, and we'd like to commence our Open Ladies team with the Queensland Heat. So start with applause going for the attack, Angela Colt. Congratulations. In attack, Terry Ann Christie. In link, Chloe Roberts. In link, Lonnie Tabrews. In defence, Shari Hegarty. And in defence, Rachel Curtis. Our substitutes today for the Open Ladies Queensland Heat, Janine Granger, Emily Tobin, Ayesha Isa, Emily Slythe-Bromley, and Kirsty Brennan. Our Open Ladies team is coached between Leah Alliarton and assistant coach Jason Coles. Team managed by Fiona Riley. So ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Queensland Heat Open Ladies. I'd now like to introduce South Australia Open Ladies, so keep the applause running.
We got to get presentations in a sec.
In the attack, Caitlin Ralston. Congratulations. In attack, Imogen Tompkins. In link, Kayla Rudin. In link, Laura Rudin. In defence, Rachel Jennings. In defence, Michaela Richardson. And our substitutes today for the Open Ladies South Australia, Tanita Marchant, April Mills, Emerson Abbott, Jordan Bryant, Amber McCulloch, and Shelley Bolton. Our Open Ladies South Australia is coached by Matt Brooks, and assistant is Shane Nicol. Managed by Helen Massey. So ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for our Open Ladies team of South Australia. Our officials today from Team Y, our lovely umpires. Today, Open Ladies will be umpired by Joe and JC, and the score will be Rick, and the time will be Loz. So ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for our Open Ladies Grand Final teams and officials. Very next, you're on court too. We'd like to personally welcome each and every one of our 30 mixed teams. We'd like to start off with, in the attack position, Tima Tahar. Congratulations. In attack, Nikita Wilmot. In link, Reese Bennett. In link, Courtney Wilson. In defence, Corey Mitchell. In defence, Jess Matheson. And our substitutes for today for Over 30 Mixed Queensland Heat, Carolyn Lusty, Magnolia Viakai, Jared Gaunt, Steve Merritt, and Casey Mulrooney. We'd also like to welcome the coach of Over 30 Mixed Queensland Heat, Michelle Lember, and the trainer manager is Fred Fredrickson, and the sports trainer is Sarah Kitcher. Ladies and gentlemen, that is your Queensland Heat Over 30 Mixed team. I'd now like to personally welcome South Australia's Over 30 Mixed team, so keep your applause going. In attack, Daniel Duffy. In attack, Christy Duffy. In link, Justin Logg. In link, Sarah Vale. In defence, Elsie O'Malley. In defence, Steve McGuinness. And our substitutes for Over 30 Mixed South Australia, Holly Richards, Danielle Brown, Amanda Marietta, John Hamlin, Nathaniel Wood, Georgia Guild, and Wayne Richardson. The team is also coached by Wayne Richardson and managed by Shani Mitchell. Ladies and gentlemen, that is your Over 30 South Australia teams. I'd now like to personally welcome our Team White, our umpires for the Over 30 Mixed. The umpires today will be Tess and James, scorer Michael, and timer Justin. So ladies and gentlemen, that is your Over 30 Mixed teams and officials for our personally welcome our 19 and under ladies teams from New South Wales. Let's get the applause going for Papi Alalata. In attack, Kiralee Timmins. In league, Manaya Meti. In league, Malaveda Palamo. In defence, Emma Mateo. In defence, Anastasia Afora. And our substitutes today for 19 ladies, New South Wales, Shay El-Gawindi, Tanya Rayala, Selene Agramaya, and Acacia Waiahai. I do apologise for any mispronunciations. And the 19 and under ladies, New South Wales coach, Shannon Timms, managed by Christy Richards, and the sports trainers today is Lorenzo Camapana and Danielle DiMartino. So ladies and gentlemen, that's our New South Wales 19 and under ladies. Please keep the applause going for our 19 and under ladies Queensland Heat teams. In attack, Delisha Tafa Matalavia. In attack, Alicia Hatter-Waters. In league, Shante Stevens. In league, Kashana Masters. In defence, Alexandra Sulisane. In defence, Alexis McKenkie. And our substitutes today for our Queensland Heat 19 of the ladies, Bailey Greig, Havana Ivor, Abby Kinyard, and Eliza Aubrey. Our 19 and under ladies Queensland Heat team is coached by Brooke McLean, managed by Peter McLean, and the trainer for Queensland Heat will be John Shoemaker. I'd now like to introduce our officials for the 19 under ladies. Our umpires for today will be Paula and Kendall, scorer will be Jared, and the timer is Ryan. Ladies and gentlemen, that is our grand final teams and officials for 19 and under ladies. Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have everybody upstanding and respectfully, we're about to play the Australian anthem. Thank you very much. If I can have a little bit of silence for the Australian anthem. So please be respectful. Every person looking coach is coach. And once again, you'll see the score go up, but you will not see the time countdown. Good luck to each and every team and umpires. You may start when you are ready.
We're live? We're live. So I'd like to welcome everyone to the Queensland Heat South Australia 30's mixed grand final. I actually thought I was doing another grand final, so this is actually news to me, but anyway.
Should be a fairly hotly contested game, this one. Queensland are fairly heavily drilled team.
Yeah.
SA go up by 2.
So Queensland come into the game as the number 1 ranked team in the round games. South Australia coming second, so the top 2 teams made it through. Unfortunately, well, I shouldn't say unfortunately, South Australia beat New South Wales in the semi-final in overtime in the last second. So it was an amazing game. So South Australia well deserved through to their grand final.
Absolutely. Oh, good take there by the Queensland link. Sorry, defender.
So for those of you new to Sixers, the replay rule is in place. So if once you touch the ball, you cannot regain possession of it until someone else touches it. So you'll see the attack for Queensland then fumble the ball and he couldn't repossess it. And once he touched it again, it was a turnover to the South Australian team. So it's a good hold there by the Queensland defence. The South Australian link missing everything.
Oh, great pickup.
Nice little sneaky defender there. Running underneath all the big guys.
Long ball out.
So South Australia's strategy in defence will be very much to leave that post or that attacker for the Queensland team under the ring undefended. They're happy to concede that pass, and then what they try and do is they'll defend the 2-point shot. So as you can see, they're letting him free, they're defending the 2-point shot, and they'll concede the 1-point shot, which didn't go in. A coach killer, which I can attest to.
A few of those in the last game.
Yeah, so for those of you unaware, my name's Philip, and I'm joined by Colin. I'm the coach of the New South Wales 30's mixed team, and Colin's the captain of that team. So we've just come off a very traumatic loss, so you'll excuse us if we're a little bit upset. But these 2 teams were the best 2 teams all week so far, so they deserve to be here. Nice contest there under the ring. So you can see that the Queenslanders defend that post player, that attacker under the ring. The Queenslanders actually defend that player. So they have a different style of defence. So I think it's an offside call there. South Australia offside. Ball to the post. It's an obstruction call there. Ooh. And the South Australian defence a bit out of weight division there. Nice little touch. Yeah, nice touch. Oh, wow. That's an unexpected rebound. Oh, that's lovely defence.
Nice work.
Really good hands there by the...
bonus point there for Queensland.
Yes, very nice. So the court is split in halves. Again, for those new to the game maybe of Sixers, the court isn't in thirds as netball typically is. The court's split in halves, and we've got 2 defenders that, for all intents and purposes, are like goal defences. We've got 2 links that are pretty much the same as centres, although they are allowed to shoot, and 2 attacks, which are basically 2 goal attacks. Put as simply as I possibly can. And a 1-point shot there from the South Australian attack. I'm not great with names yet, so you'll apologise if I'm using positions and country and states rather than names. A lovely touch there. South Australian defence getting some good hands and some good rebounds despite her lack of size in there. Doing a lovely job.
Oh, quick 3-second call there, but
Umpires are never wrong.
no, they're not.
Umpires are never wrong. That's what I've been told, and I shall continue to believe it.
Okay.
So a contact call there, defence out of play. He's not allowed to move until the ball has been released. And another 1-point shot from Queensland. So a 3-2 game here of a slow start. More like a soccer score than a netball score, but I'm sure the game will hit its rhythm very soon. Oh, there's a replay rule. He touched it and he can't regather it. So So the last two times these teams meet, South Australia actually won. So
They did.
they are coming off a confidence-boosting win.
The other big difference you'll get in sixes is the nets call.
Yes. Yes, I mean, sevens netball, in normal netball, the body can't touch the net. In sixes, it's basically a free-for-all. Everyone's in within the nets, which makes it a lot more fun.
Nice drive by the link there from Queensland.
So, yeah, he's definitely their go-to guy here. They're definitely looking for, as you can see, South Australia doubling him because the Queensland team are definitely looking for their the male link. Bennett, he's been a handful all week and definitely been one of the premier two-point shooters so far this week. Lovely touch there by the Queensland defender. I think that might be the first two-pointer of the game, is it, I think? Nice outlet ball there. Always risky to those long ones, but that one had plenty of space. Really good hands there.
It's called for obstruction.
I think got called for a contact on the ball, I think. But as we know, attacks never make mistakes. They don't push the ball in the defender's hands ever. It's never their fault. Always the defender's fault.
Just ask them.
Any netballer watching will always tell you that it's goal angel and goal devil. That's the accepted version of events.
Good position there by the South Australian female defence.
Yeah.
And a nice rebound by Steve McInnes.
Steve and Colin are best friends off the court, by the way. They're
on the court, you know. What happens on the court stays on the court.
That's exactly right.
Steve and I have played for a number of years against each other. It's always good to see old friends at these tournaments.
He enjoyed seeing you as well.
I'm sure.
So definitely I think the strength of Queensland this week have definitely been their rebounding. They're very strong under the ring. So they very rarely give up possession under the ring. So would have been interesting if that went in. That would have been a half-court shot, which would have counted, by the way. So that's a contact call, apparently. Link was too close or something. I don't know. Breathed on him. So we've got a 7-5 scoreline here. Queensland up by 2. So on the restarts too, there's a little yellow box on the court. So a defender must place one foot inside that box to restart the possession after a goal is scored, which is, as some of you may think, it's normally a centre pass. A lovely shot there. Sorry for the background noise, ladies and gentlemen. There's a presentation going on the other court, so don't know how much of that's coming through your
offside call there.
Device. Oh, lovely. Almost a tip there.
Lovely shot.
Bennett doing as he's done all week, putting that 2-point in. Yeah, not a really good angle there. Probably needed to sort of get a body coming more at the ball there. But running with the flight directly in line with it's always a tough pass. You want to try and zigzag the ball down the court a little bit if you can. And Bennett getting to the circle uncontested there again. South Australia's really going to have to do a good job of stopping that. Oh, unlucky. Hands first. Defence was supposed to be out of play, so we have to go back.
Called it back on this side, I think.
Yeah. Oh, okay, sorry. So the penalty was set in correctly.
Rebound is McInnes again.
So I'm really impressed with the South Australian rebounding here. The ball, yeah, that's a 50-50 one. So the rule on that one is the ball, there must be separation between ball and hand for it to be a replay. It can look ugly, but if there's no actual separation, it's not a replay.
Congratulations, New South Wales.
Oh,
Open ladies, champions and sixes. Well done, New South Wales.
nice little touch. And a 1-point shot there. So Queensland now extending out to a 12-5 lead. So South Australia calling time there, which...
I think that's the end of the...
Oh, is that, sorry, quarter time, is it?
That's the end of the quarter.
Oh, my bad, sorry. It's my first game of netball, sorry.
Quick 10 minutes.
Yeah, there's no actually, the timer isn't running on the scoreboard, so you'll apologise if we can't give you updates on how long to go. This game's is timed by the umpires on the sidelines. So 12-5. What are your thoughts on that quarter?
I think South Australia were probably playing a little bit too quick, a little bit rushed at points.
Yep.
Queensland very controlled, as they generally are.
Yep.
I think if South Australia can control that mid-court a little bit more, or through the middle of the court a little bit more, I reckon they'll come back at them. But look, it's a Sixers game, so throw a few 2 points up in a row.
That's exactly
come
right.
back real quick.
That's exactly right. A 7-goal lead in Sixers is a blink of an eye, really. So yeah, the game can change. So I think I saw a couple of changes. I don't think there's any changes. The Queensland team look like they're running it back. Oh no, there's a link change. So Bennett's off and Maritta's on. So they're very similar players, both very, very good 2-point shooters. I think they have a basketball background, so they're very, very sweet from the outside. So change on link. I'm trying to see any South Australian changes. Looks like it might be a similar team.
Yeah, I think they've gone with the same lineup.
Yep. So confusion there reigns, and we have a Queensland ball. So it might have been a breaking on the toss-up, or a contact, or your guess is as good as mine. It's one of those coach killer moments. The easy underarm loopy pass that the player can't catch. Oh, that's unlucky. That's a really good stretch.
That's a good hold.
That's going to be a tough day at the office for the South Australian Lynx with that stretch over the ball.
Congratulations, South Australia, runners up.
So we have a collision out the top of the circle, a contact by the South Australian Link. Only a love tap. Oh.
Good effort by the
a
South Australian
little bit lazy there by
defence.
the Queensland defender there. She had the position to go get the ball, but I don't know what she was waiting for. So Steve definitely controls that defence end for South Australia. He touches the ball every second pass until it crosses that halfway line. Oh, and even when it doesn't, there he goes. He's going backwards across and he's got another one.
And contact off the ball.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I missed that one.
So link from South Australia, contact off the ball.
So you can use the net to maintain control of the ball, something you can't do in sevens. The 7-a-side game, so you'll see players, rather than risk fumbling the ball, they'll press it against the net so that there's no separation to maintain control. Another rule special to this game. South Australian Link there doing a nice little dance, get himself free. Playing a peekaboo game, that actually should be play on, but no, the umpire didn't see that one. But the ball can't hit the net before the ring. If it does that, it is play on. It is not a goal. So South Australia jagging one there. Maybe they were due for one. 15-7. Nice little cheeky no-looker. Oh. So again, Steve, the defender for South Australia, jumping in. You cannot shorten the 3 feet while the player is in possession of the ball. Lovely shot. Really nice. So South Australia really need to get some momentum back here. They're really battling to get through the middle of that court.
Oh, great touch there by the defence, and cause a turnover.
Yeah. They return the favour with his own replay of his own. That's it's a good looking shot.
Oh, good work.
Nice little touch pass. Oh, that's shortening. Replay. No, so he's blocked the shot fairly, but then once he's blocked it, he's got possession of. Maybe a contact down low, but nice clean on the ball there from the defender. I love watching the girls in the mixed game. They definitely give it as good as they get it. There's certainly no chivalry out there, that's for sure.
No. I think I've been hit harder by some of the girls on the court than I have by some of the boys.
I would agree with that. They breed them tough in ladies mixed. So the penalty set, you can make an argument that the shot had been taken, but James, the umpire, decided to bring it back and reset the penalty. Oh, nice little touch to each other. Playing a game of ping pong there. Queensland defender keeps falling over.
I can attest to just how strong the South Australian attack is. He holds very well.
Yes. Speaking first-hand knowledge there.
Been on the receiving end of many a contest with him. All very fair.
No, he's a very strong body, that's for sure.
Oh, unlucky. The twos percentage shot this week has probably been a little lower than normal.
Yeah. If by a little you mean horrendously, then yep, you're exactly right.
I was trying to give him a little bit.
Typically a score in sixes would be, 60s and 70s would be regularly cracked. We've barely seen 50s this week. So the rings are a little bit less, although I quite, I think my shooters will enjoy me saying this, but I quite like these rings. I think it sort of makes the pure shooters, that stand out that little bit more, but there's definitely no forgiveness. The ball hits the ring. It's not, there's no friendly rolls out there.
No, and rebounding is tough.
Yeah.
Because it can just go anywhere.
It goes anywhere, yeah. So typically netball rings are a little bit more forgiving, and there's a little bit more, these rings are wrought iron, very, very thick, and the ball pings off them like a bullet. I've never seen so many links get rebounds. Lovely two-point shot.
Nice use of the net. There's the triangle.
Queensland very methodical down the court again. To be honest, I wouldn't mind South Australia contesting that ball. I think allowing that free possession to the Queensland attacker. Nice little pass to himself there on purpose. You can shoot the ball off the ring, intentionally missing it, which is deemed a shot, so it's not a replay. So it's just a rebound. Padding his rebound stats.
Almost by the Queensland link there.
Confusion reigning out there. Oh, was that the defender coming through?
Yep,
yes. Wow, I feel like she had front position there. Well read.
We're getting another rebound to a link.
Yep. Contact call there, unfortunately. Oh, not unfortunate for the South Australian.
I'd like to see some of those callers striving.
Look, just a contest. Look, let's not get into that because I may get myself these headsets removed from me fairly quickly from some position of power. But yeah, I like to see a contest in netball, whether it be sixes or sevens. I always thought that if a contest didn't change the flow or the ability of a player to possess the ball, or didn't change the game as such, and let it go. But my views are not shared by every umpire here. That's a little bit harsh, maybe some of them. Really good stretch from the Queensland defender. He's really making the 2-point shot here, very, very difficult. So South Australia's in a tough spot here. They're at 9-goal deficit, so they kind of do need twos here. So they do need to keep the scoreboard ticking over with ones, but realistically, they do need a 2-point shot to drop.
Again, penalty off the ball, bit of contact.
Lovely shot. Yeah, you really can't give him the ball top of the circle. He's a very, very, very deadly shooter from there. I think what we're seeing here is a product of Queensland's pressure just over and over. Steve's come from the clouds there. He's read that from a mile away. Got in his car and drove half the court and got the intercept. That was in slow motion for him.
Let's see if we can get a outcome for him.
They really need a 2-pointer here to go in. It's just a really good stretch. Like the South Australian Lynx are really finding it hard to get a good look at that ring and get that 2-point shot to drop.
From a coach's perspective, would you try and get the attack to come in between them?
Yes, I would. I think the biggest thing for me for South Australia at the moment is I'd like to see them defend. Yeah, again, reverting back to what I was starting to say before, that pressure through the middle of the court is just forcing South Australia to throw the ball long. And obviously Queensland was aware that it was about to be time called, although there's more time than they thought. It was a quick one. Yeah, that pressure is just forcing South Australia to just throw Hail Marys. That would have been a hard one to watch if that went through for South Australia, because it wouldn't have counted. The netball god's laughing at, but it didn't. But yeah, no, I think for me, the South Australians, the pressure through the middle of the court for Queensland is just suffocating. And it's really hard when possession after possession after possession, you've got to work and work and work just to get the ball down to a shooting position. And eventually, mentally and physically, it breaks down the other team. And I think South Australia is just launching the ball with hope more than actually working hard off the ball, giving multiple options and driving hard onto that ball. I think they've got to stick with their guns here and just not let it get to them and just, bite down on the mouth guard, so to speak, and work harder than them, really. Because Queensland just suffocating through the middle. But so we've got a 25-13 halftime score.
It's only 6 2-point shots.
That's you're exactly right. Although 6 2-point shots in this week's tournament so far is it is a tough bridge. It is a tough mountain to climb, that one, unfortunately, but possible. Just takes one person to get hot for 5 minutes, and all of a sudden you look up and you just scored 12 points. Can you see any changes being made here? I'm keeping an eye on it.
I'm struggling to see any changes. Mind you, I also forgot my glasses. So.
That's why Colin's quiet. You can't actually see the court right now.
As long as the action's down this end, I'm good. Anything beyond halfway, no. I can see blurs. I can see bright red blurs and maroon blurs.
Well, I do have my glasses on, so I'll carry us both here. It's good.
Phil's got wide shoulders. It's all good.
That's right. My back's getting sore from carrying all week, actually, to be fair. But I really look at this stage. It's a bit of a blowout. South Australia really struggling to find a rhythm, but the game can change quickly. Like I said, the last time out these two teams played, South Australia did win, so we know it's in them.
Yep. So South Australia have brought on their second keeper.
Okay, yep.
So Steve McInnes is off.
Yep, they've switched their attacker down to defence.
Yep.
Good boy, and Marriott's on its attack. So, wow, actually, there's a lot of 2-point shooting out there now for Queensland. There's options there. Typically, they only use their L's for shooting twos. But I think we might see some attack shooting here. Hell ball, yeah.
Great
suffocating defence. Queensland really owning this game defensively. I mean, they're 25 goals at half-time is a good score, but defensively that's been the difference here. So South Australian style of defence is they give you a lot of space through the middle of the court. They give you a lot of space under the ring, but around that 3-point line, it's typically where they press you, except for then. That's a replay. So nice fluid motion there, but again, just stopped, yeah. South Australia's just not working hard enough off the ball, if I'm honest. They're just being beat, like they're having their first lead covered, and then there's no second lead. You've just got to work hard, multiple leads, multiple times. It's a tough sport. You got to run, you got to bite down, you got to run hard. Even that, it's a lunging contact rather than moving the feet. It's been a long week. They've had an extra game than the Queenslanders, so
great work by the
yeah, lovely touch. I think us New South Welsh might have done the Queenslanders a favour here. The South Australians looking a little bit tired to me. Having an overtime, they had an overtime game against us and came out on top, like I said earlier. And it was a thrilling game, and New South Wales definitely made them work. So it might be just that their legs are a little weary.
Queensland can buy us a beer later.
And a 1 point shot there from South Australia, but again, they just need those twos. An errant pass there. Yeah. Nice quick hands. Oh, that's not the pass. That's not the pass.
Offside.
South Australian coach may need oxygen soon.
So the offside rule is actually on the line is offside, which we found out the hard way.
Yes, a rule that I've only been coaching this sport for God knows how many decades, and I actually didn't know that rule. It's the only rule I didn't know. I felt like an absolute moron when I found out, but there you go. I actually found out that not, because in sevens on the line isn't offside or out, but in sixes, like in basketball, on the line is out or on the line is offside. So you're never too old to learn new things. Just a little layoff pass there in the corner. Yeah, I really feel like South Australia have got to let that link shoot, because if they give the ball up there to Bennett, it's going to end in tears.
Especially at the top of the circle.
Yeah. You got to pick your poison here. You're really going to have to just deny one, hope that another one goes cold and one of your team gets hot. That's all South Australia can hope for at the moment, but they're just not finding it. Yeah.
Oh, good touch.
Nice little tip. Nice little no call there. Nice, the umpires let that go. That's a really good stretch.
Good rebound by the South Australian attack.
So Queensland and South Australia in very different positions. So if I was the Queensland coach, I would actually be allowing, ones aren't going to cut it. They're 12 points behind. I'd be letting that A under the post go. Let him shoot ones all day. Whereas if I was the South Australians, I'd be denying that. I'd be pressuring it. Yeah, and like I said, again, money from there. A replay call. Just the timing out. Just that ball delivered a step early. He wasn't expecting it. He wanted it. The link wanted the ball out in that space a little bit more and just got to him that step before he wanted it. Just out of rhythm. Really like to see the South Australian link there stay on his man there. Pressure the Queensland link. Just ball deny. Work his ass off. Yeah, nice drive. Good give and go. Oh, it's got to drop. Oh, I've got a good feeling on this one. There it is. That's why they pay me the big dollars, ladies and gentlemen.
Maybe South Australia need a few good more feelings.
It's a pity my team didn't give me more good feelings during the week, but yeah, a little run here from South Australia. So 2 point shot, a turnover. They get a 2 point goal here, gets the score back to 12. Currently at 14 margin, so get the score to a single figure margin in sixes. That's very manageable. They need one to drop here. Second chance shot. Who's out of play? Oh, that's a big arm. That's waving his arm though, so maybe entitled to a little fumble.
Unlucky.
Umpire's never wrong again. Oh, that's a close touch. It's a dangerous pass. Coach will not want to see that pass happening, but it arrived. Lovely pass there. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
It's always a good pass if it doesn't get into.
That's it. Yeah, I'm a shooter, so every time I shoot an air ball, it's always a pass. Oh, yeah, it's controlled. Okay, yeah, nice little fingertip control. Offside, so the penalty must be taken inside. And see if I'm South Australia, the Queensland link can shoot, but I've got to give her the ball. I've got to trust it.
Chase it. And nice pick up by the link there.
Yeah, South Australia's looking a step slow to me. Just looking weary. They've been strong all week. Very formidable opponents all week. Just looking.
It is their third game for the day.
It is their third game. Probably the game of the tournament. Should I keep talking about our game? I think we should just focus on that for a little while.
Could do.
It could do. I might start crying. Maybe not.
Fortunately for us, it wasn't televised. But,
Definitely the game of the tournament so far in overtime. And yeah, South Australia worked hard in that game. They deserved their victory against us, and it's
Absolutely.
I think it's showing. They're just looking a step slow in this game. But it is what it is. Queensland earned the right to go straight through. It's the benefit of being the number one ranked team. Yeah, so Queensland just allowing that, and I would be too if I was the coach. Give them one. You're not going to be able to catch up. 17 goals at the moment. That's a lot of possessions to catch up one at a time.
nice rebound by Duffy, sorry.
Duffman. Oh, dear. Another coach killer.
As you kept telling me, it's all about what you do after you do those things.
That is true. That is true. Mistakes will happen. One of the KPIs I look for as a coach, and I don't mean to sound too boring here, ladies and gentlemen. If you are boring, just turn your sound off and watch the game without my voice. But one of the things I do look for is uncontested possession. So if you look at it, Queensland are consistently catching the ball without a South Australian body anywhere near them. So South Australia very rarely have got that luxury. So as I speak, South Australia have a whole possession of uncontested.
Murphy's Law on that.
But in saying that, as you can see, I don't know where that replay was on that one, but okay. Again, umpire's never wrong. But yeah, so if you look at it, Queensland have got a lot of uncontested ball. And as we say it again, another commentator's curse, it's a held ball from pressure from the South Australian defence. So maybe I should just keep talking about how much they suck, and they will actually win this game. And for all you South Australians out there, they do not suck, so please don't write
Definitely not.
my email address and start abusing me, because they do not. Or contact, sorry, not a contest. So male link out of play, Bennett's out of play. We have a shot here. South Australia need this one to go in, and there it is. They've hit the 20 mark. So that's just a reckless pass there. So Queensland now looking tired towards the end of the quarter. Always tend to find the long passes always come out and the legs tired. It's like, I really don't want to run anymore, so I'll just launch the ball. Oh, that one needs to go in for South Australia, but just unlucky, just rimmed out. One of those little momentum moments that you latch something onto, 2 or 3 goals in a row.
Queensland just need someone to slow it down like they're doing now.
But see, as you can see, so South Australia just play the 2-point line. I understand the strategy, and it does have its merit, but I feel like at the moment, they've got to change gears here.
Great positioning there by
Yeah,
defence.
really good rebound. I feel like South Australia's really got to change gears and just go a bit of a more a man on. Did she try and kick that? I'm not quite sure. She tried to jump over it. That was yeah, that's one for the parents or the kids or the husband to rewind and watch, and yes, poke fun at mum on that one. If she's a mum.
So what's that, 15, 35-20?
Yeah, look,
1 quarter to go.
I'm not talking about fat ladies just yet, but she's definitely warming up the vocal cords.
It would take a big effort by South Australia to come back from here.
Yeah, scoring 15 goals in a quarter is very rarely been done in this tournament. So to have a deficit of 15, so you've got to call back. So, yeah, I think it's as good as done here, unfortunately. But luckily you've got two very funny people talking to you, so we'll keep the entertainment going.
Then I guess for the rest of the week, we start up with the sevens competition too.
Yes, rest day tomorrow, which the over 30s particularly enjoy.
I certainly will.
There's a lot of ice. There's a lot of limping, a lot of moaning, a lot of groaning. So it's my first experience coaching the over 30, so it's been an absolute pleasure. But yes, there's a lot more aches and moans and limping and that I'm used to. It's normally me doing all that. I'm the old and unfit one, but no, my players are they're joining my club.
I'd like to think we tend to suck it up a little bit more than maybe some of the younger teams do.
Well, you know what? I'll give you that. I think that's probably a fair point. You guys definitely push through some pain. As we talk about here, pain for the Queensland coach watching that one, but
first possession, drop ball straight off.
So we have a contact call there by the unhappy Queensland link with a very disturbed look on his face.
A few shakes of the head.
Like we said, the umpire is never wrong.
It's a long shot. It's a good rebound.
So Wayne's put himself out there. So we've got a player coach. Wayne can shoot. I'll give him that. Wayne's probably past his best years of flying around the court and sprinting.
He is a good shot.
But Wayne puts the ball through the little round thing very, very well. So he certainly doesn't make the cover of Netball Fitness Daily.
Oh, good pickup.
But the man can shoot, and he's very, very smart netballer. So hopefully maybe his direction out there can actually just get some continuity going. Maybe get some direction. Now that's a lovely turn off the body. Oh, that's unlucky. I really felt like he turned off the body in time there, anticipated the net pass.
Got good body position and just went up two hands.
Offside. I'd like to see advantage offside replay there, but needs to just drop that at a feet behind. Give it to Wayne, give it to Wayne, give it to Wayne. Bad luck, Wayne. I was feeling it there, man. That's a lovely pass. Lovely pass. There it is, see?
Lovely shot.
Neither of those shots hit the ring. One was a foot short, one was straight through. Beautiful.
That's a good start for South Australia. They've come up with 4 points.
Yep.
Uncontested so far.
They have so far, yep. Another 12 of them and they're good.
Just got to keep disciplined. Keep on the right side.
Oh, that full value for money on that 2-point shot. Did 2 laps.
Does it count as twice as much?
Sadly, no. So South Australians, so Gaunt there really, the defender really does a great space of giving you perceived space. Thinks you're open. Yes. South Australia's come alive here. They've got their third wind. A little bit of a bounce in the step, a little bit of energy. Wayne's really ignited them here. Should have put himself on earlier. Lesson learned here, Wayne.
Maybe it's just the calm nature of the coach.
Yeah, having the coach on the court. Maybe I should have done that. Hey, put myself out there.
Put yourself out there.
Yeah.
You would have been running link, you know.
Waddled myself around the court. That would have. Yeah, no one wanted to see that. Lovely shot there by Bennett. Again, leading the way this week, I think, in his 2-point percentage. Oh, that's a lovely little. Oh no, there's a whistle. So going back. Another stoppage.
Obstruction or contact?
I don't know. Just a stoppage. I've lost track. So so another rule in sixes that doesn't apply in sevens is there's no over a third. The halves, as I said, the court's split in half, so the ball can literally go from under the ring to under the ring. It can go the full length of the court. As long as it doesn't touch the back net from the other half, then it's play on. And another one. Value, so little. Oh, that's wow. Okay, James, you just lost all your Christmas cards from South Australians.
Yes, the grandstand here wasn't happy with that call. That's all right. We play on.
Yep, he was right because he's wearing white. If you're in white, you're right. There we go. We should get t-shirts made. If you're in white, you're right. I should be in advertising.
Need to suggest it to Viv. Uniform for next
Uniform.
year.
If you're in white, you're right. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first. So if you see that t-shirt anywhere, copyright infringement to Philip Keane, Central Coast, New South Wales. If you're in white, you're right. There we go. All right. History's being made. I'm trying to fill the time here because the game is grinded to a earth-shudderingly boring halt. But here it is. The ball's out in the open again. We have a contact call. Wayne needs to get himself. Oh, it's not the pass. They've got to throw there. Gaunt's really daring them to throw that. He knows it's coming. He wants them to throw it, and he's going to go for it. He's just like a cat on a hot tin roof waiting to go. So James, the P may need to be changed. His whistle at the end of this game. Lovely touch.
By the link there.
Contact defender somewhere, maybe. Wayne was too quick for him. And Gaunt is expressing his slight disagreement. Oh, Wayne, put this one in. Oh, it's close,
Put
man.
the
It's close.
mockers on him.
Yeah. I got to start telling me how bad he is. Maybe that's the. Oh, I can't do that to the man. I've got to know him well this week, so. So Queensland just excessively patient here, just really working the ball side to side. Nice hold. That's a little replay there. Well picked up by the umpire. Again, if you win white, you're right. I'm going to keep saying it till it sticks. Someone will pick it up somewhere. That's a lovely hard pass. Nice drive. So impressed with this South Australian attack in this half. She's done a really good job. She's worked with. Oh, someone go get the ball for her, please. What are we doing?
A little bit of urgency required from South Australia if they want to come back here.
I'm impressed with her. Her energy here, and she's just hustling, pushing the big boys around, getting a contact call on a rebound. Oh, that's actually the first one I thought she actually deserved. But the other way. But like we all know now, if you're in white, you're right. I'd just shoot that if I was him. Just let the ball go through the ring. Shoot the one. Give your links a rest. Give them an early mark. So another whistle. Wayne can't be within 3 feet. He's not 3 feet tall. How does that work? That's a lovely squeeze. Tell you what, this defender for Queensland in sevens is going to be a handful sweeping that net and rolling off the body.
As long as he can remember to keep his hands off it when he rolls, he should be fine.
Oh, I love watching the facial expressions of the. I think it's safe to say he's. Oh, he may lose his mind here in a second. He's like an Energizer bunny. He's just. If Gaunt doesn't get the ball here, it'll dead set be the biggest injustice of netball history.
South Australia definitely can't afford to take the ones. They have to take the twos. If they're going to be any chance of...
There it is. 53rd time lucky. That's a hard-working possession. That's the sort of possession that goal defences have nightmares about. 83 rebounds. He's run about 4.5 kilometres then in the space of 3 metres. But it's the sort of stuff that coaches look at and go,
oh, Wayne
respect.
with the burst of speed down the court.
Shoot it, Wayne. It's in your range. I'm really impressed with the little wing, the little attack here from South Australia. I'm just trying to catch her name. Sorry, I apologise for family and friends that I'm calling her the little attack. But she's shown a lot of heart here. I'm really impressed with the effort she's put in. She's really trying to drag her team forward on those petite shoulders. You know, I respect effort when the game's dead and buried. I respect people that still just hustle. Veal it is. Sorry, there we go. I respect that sort of effort. So shout out to her. She's done a good job. Put it up. Step back 2. Here it is. Step back 2. Oh, good pass. That's a pass. It's a Oh, Wayne. This one's going in, Wayne. This is it. Oh, it's so close. And Gaunt again with a very, very, very dominant rebound. He's just very good above his head. Rebounding is an underestimated skill, and I think Queensland have definitely won that battle this week, clearly. I think they've rebounded better. It's given them more possessions. It's, really paved the way for their title. So 44 to 28 here, so it's starting to turn into a bit of a rout, but I really hope the Queensland coach buys me a milkshake tomorrow to say thank you, because I really think the South Australians... I really think the South Australians really came out flat today. They just put it all on the line in the qualifying final. And we're counting down the time here, guys. As timekeeper's up on his feet. And there is time, ladies and gentlemen, and we have a national champion, Queensland, in the over 30s mixed. Congratulations.
Well deserved.
Yes, I think they were the best team all week.
Absolutely best team all week. Very well drilled team, that Queensland team. Thoroughly deserved to win.
I'm sure they'll enjoy their silver medal in sevens. They'll, Yep. So I think gold in sixes and a silver in sevens. I think that's fair enough to share it around. No one likes a hog, right? So I don't think they want to be taking all the spoils this week. So I'm sure us in South Australia will be, and the other New South Wales team will be doing everything we can to try and avoid them doing the double. But they will be a tough nut to crack. So they're definitely favourites going into the sevens. So congratulations to all of the Queenslanders on that well-deserved national title victory. Anything else you got to add, Cole, about the game? Anything else you sort of saw that you thought was... They're up there in the court, ladies and gentlemen. Colin can't see anything at the moment, so...
I'm done.
Well done, well played.
Yeah, that's all I've got.
That's all you've got.
I think the two teams are too interested in the ladies' game that was going on.
So there's a 1 point game in the ladies' game, 38-37 in the game next door. So well done to Queensland versus South Australia. Queensland winning that by one as well. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here. It's been Colin and Phil walking you through this wonderful game. Take care.
Apologies for the voice.
Yes, Colin's had his fair share of yelling, none of which are umpires.
Never.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you next time. Thanks so much.